So we are hearing that federal government don't start to the gist with American government. You understand to pamper them, make them not come Nigeria, and they know they use that they beg them, and they are beginning to push the narrative on the head of IPOB. They say that IPOB now go give wrong information for America. I don't say any. They will judge this matter that IPOB people head. They say Ted Cruz, the senator, will move the motion, is fraternizing with some IPOB members. So according to the Guardian newspaper, it said, the federal government said late Monday that diplomatic channels with Washington were working effectively to calm tensions following U.S. President Donald Trump's threat of military action over the alleged persecution of Christians. Minister of Information and National Orientation Mohammed Idris told Sky News, the world with Yalda Hakim communication lines with the United States have been open, and that discussions were helping U.S. officials better understand Nigeria's diversity and complexity, he said. We are talking to them, and they are beginning to see the situation more clearly, Idris said. Much of the information circulating is based on data that cannot withstand proper scrutiny. Trump's warning posted on his Truth Social platform on the 31st of October accused Nigerian authorities of allowing Islamist extremists and Fulani headsmen to buy thousands of Christians each year. The U.S. president restated Nigeria on the list of countries of particular concern for alleged religious freedom violations and instructed the Pentagon to consider military options while freezing aid pending review. The U.S. State Department confirmed the CPC designation on 1st of November, citing mass persecution in parts of northern and central Nigeria. The decision reignited debates about religious and ethnic violence in Africa's most populous nation, where clashes between Muslims, Fulani herders, and mostly Christian farmers have died thousands over the past decade. Abuja, however, insists that the bloodshed is driven by resource competition and criminality, not religion. Idris rejected the genocide narrative, arguing that Nigeria remains a constitutionally secular and multi-faith state. Nigeria has guaranteed freedom of religion under its constitution, he said. Conflicts in the Middle Belt are not religious wars. He also claimed that some of the U.S. concerns were fueled by lobbying linked to separatist groups, particularly the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, which Nigeria classifies as a terrorist organization. There's a direct connection between some U.S. lobbyists and this proscribed group, Idris said. The comments follow weeks of escalating rhetoric between Abuja and Washington. On 4th of November, presidential advisor Bayo Onanuga accused U.S. Senator Ted Cruz of sponsoring misinformation after Cruz co-sponsored the resolution urging investigations into the buying of Christians. The presidency claimed the senator had ties to IPOB representatives who have stepped up lobbying in Washington this year. IPOB, led by detained activist Nnamdi Kanu, welcomed Trump's designation and called for an international inquiry into alleged state abuses. Since February, its envoy has met U.S. lawmakers, including Representatives Craig Goldman and Gus Bilirakis, to highlight what they describe as the systematic marginalization of the Igbo ethnic group. Despite the rule, Idris struck a conciliatory tone, calling for renewed cooperation on counter-terrorism. The United States has helped Nigeria fight terrorism in the past. We want that partnership to continue, he said. President Bola Tinubu, in a statement on the 2nd of November, echoed the appeal for dialogue. The description of Nigeria as intolerant is inaccurate, he said. We will continue to work with the United States to resolve these concerns through diplomatic and political means. This dispute has drawn reactions from other powers. China on November 5th, on the 5th of November, urged Washington to avoid interference in Nigeria's internal affairs, while Russia's ambassador in Abuja warned against new colonial adventurism. Chad temporarily closed its northern border with Nigeria, citing fears of regional instability if the US military action is taken. So, the federal government is blaming IPOB for giving the US wrong information. They are accusing Ted Cruz of romancing IPOB. And they are telling America that if you know you want to help us, you have helped us in the past, give us weapons, let us fight these people. Fight they happen here, but not be religious fight. Meanwhile, Chad don't close their border for the north. In case it happen here, may blood not touch them. It is well. It is easy for us to lie. These days, politicians, the first thing that they trade now their conscience. And I really do hope that America does not give us weapons, because these weapons are likely to fall into the hands of these same people we they call bandits. Have you seen them wield weapons? How do they get those weapons? Look at the video we posted yesterday. Boko Haram versus ISWAP. See the weapons within their hand. And they said the Minister for Foreign Affairs there, they told say there's no territory in Nigeria that is under the control of terrorists and bandits. What kind of lies is that? Anyway, in America that they talk to, America could not do their homework very well before they speak. My own is, may they not go sort them out for back. Even I don't want to come again and tell us, when we go put our money back for bank. Because some of us don't load. In case people happen, we want to be able to have cash to, you understand? So if another come again and tell us, so that we go put our money back for bank. We just say what we announce.